Lakers have fired coach Darvin Ham after 2 seasons. The Los Angeles Lakers began the season on a hopeful note and as the league's favorites. The Lakers kicked off 2024 with a 5-game homestand against Miami, a team that had previously lost 2 consecutive games and was playing without Jimmy Butler. This should seem like a straightforward victory for the Lakers when you think about their star-studded team. But whoops! The Lakers constantly disappointed after each potential game, leading to frustration, disappointment, and confusion among fans and players. They began the game poorly, similar to most of their recent first quarters, being outscored 25-18 and committing 10 turnovers. We shot ourselves in the foot in the first quarter, Austin Reeves admitted after the game. Darvin Ham had attempted to energize the Lakers with a new starting lineup that included Reeves, Cam Reddish, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Taurean Prince. Despite Reeves' contribution to the team's first 9 points, the rest of the game did not go as planned. Gotta ask where the rest of the team, including LeBron James, disappeared to at this crucial game. As the game concluded and the Heat fans took over the stadium, the atmosphere was intense. LeBron James appeared frustrated and uninterested at times, not just through body language, but also through his performance, scoring only 12 points in 38 minutes. And a whole King J and the self-acclaimed greatest basketballer of all time. MJ wouldn't have let that happen. The Lakers have also suffered a 0-4 loss in this season's series against the Kings, which makes it impossible for them to avoid meeting the Sacramento Kings in any potential playoff encounters. And by the records, this season has been particularly challenging for the Lakers when facing the Kings, as they suffered yet another defeat. The game was closely contested until the third quarter when the Kings took control, outperforming Anthony Davis and LeBron James. This team, and especially LeBron James, have highlighted the difficulty they face against Sacramento's strong offensive capabilities. Pretty much an excuse. After a series of losses with no hope for things to get better, Los Angeles Lakers terminated coach Darvin Ham's contract after 2 seasons and are now seeking a replacement to lead the team, particularly as LeBron James nears the end of his career and the Lakers aim to return to championship contention. Ham, who had 2 years left on his contract, achieved a regular season record of 90-74 and a postseason record of 9-12, excluding victories in the play-in tournament since taking over in 2022. The decision comes following the Lakers' elimination by the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs, marking the second consecutive year they were knocked out by Denver. Rob Pelinka, the Lakers' vice president of basketball operations and general manager, expressed gratitude for Darvin Ham's contributions to the Lakers, acknowledging the team's achievements, including their impressive run to the Western Conference Finals in the previous season. Despite the challenging decision to part ways with Ham, Pelinka emphasized that it was the best course of action after a thorough evaluation of the season. The Lakers organization remains committed to providing top-tier basketball to fans globally. Following Ham's dismissal, the Lakers also let go of the entire coaching staff, including Phil Handy, who had previously served as an assistant coach under Ham and Frank Vogel, as well as with the Cleveland Cavaliers during LeBron James' second tenure with the team. Despite James and Anthony Davis playing their most combined games since joining the Lakers in 2018, the team secured only the number 7 seed in the Western Conference, leading to a matchup with the number 2 seeded Nuggets. The Lakers failed to maintain a double-digit lead in any of their losses in the series, including a significant 20-point deficit in the second half of Game 2. Ham reflected on his tenure, stating it was a challenging but rewarding 2 years, highlighting the positive aspects of his time with the Lakers, but expressing a desire to win the ultimate prize. Ham took over a Lakers team that had experienced one of the most disappointing seasons in franchise history, following a 33-49 record in 2021-2022 and missing the playoffs after trading key players for Russell Westbrook. The Lakers started the season 2-10 under Ham, and the roster underwent significant changes leading up to the trade deadline, including parting ways with Westbrook and integrating D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, and Rui Hachimura to support James Davis and Austin Reeves. The need to support LeBron James with other talents for someone who claims to be the best is conflicting. Man ought to put in the numbers, but it is safe to say that he no longer has as much impact as he used to in his prime. The team secured the number 7 seed by defeating the Minnesota Timberwolves in the play-in tournament, and went on to be defeated by the top-seeded Nuggets. Denver went on to achieve its first championship in the team's history. This season, the Lakers began with a 3-5 record, followed by a 4-11 stretch after winning the in-season tournament title, which dropped them to number 13 in the West by mid-January. However, they managed to finish the season with a 2-3-1-0 record, the 5th best in the league from Feb. 1 through mid-April, and secured the number 7 seed again by defeating the New Orleans Pelicans in the play-in tournament. In contrast to last year, when the Nuggets swept the Lakers in the playoffs with a 24-point margin of victory in their 4 wins, this season Denver required 5 games to defeat the Lakers, with a combined margin of victory of 22 points in the 4 wins. Under Darvin Ham's leadership, the Lakers achieved several notable accomplishments in his just short-lived 2 seasons. Regular season record: Ham finished his tenure with a regular season record of 90-74, placing him 14th all-time in franchise history. This record is more than Mike Budenholzer but fewer than Joe Mulaney, indicating a solid performance in the regular season. Playoff record: despite not having a particularly impressive playoff record, Ham managed to avoid the shame of not coaching a single playoff game. His 21 postseason appearances rank him 12th all-time and 13th in the Lakers coaching history. Winning percentage: Ham's winning percentage ranks 19th all-time in Lakers history, ahead of Randy Punn but behind Rudy Tomjanovich. This indicates a balanced tenure with neither overwhelming success nor failure. In-season tournament championship: one of Ham's significant achievements was guiding the Lakers to their first in-season tournament championship in January. This victory was a highlight of his coaching career, showcasing the team's ability to perform well in a short tournament format. Playoff runs: Ham led the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals in the previous season, marking a remarkable run. However, the team faced the Denver Nuggets in the 2023 Western Conference Finals and again in the first round of the 2024 playoffs, highlighting their competitive edge, but also their inability to advance past the first round in consecutive years. LeBron has played in 3 NBA teams and each one has had to fire their coaches at one time or the other. Doesn't mean these coaches can't seem to get the best out of a superstar and legendary player. Here are some coaches that have been dismissed with having LeBron on their top player list. LeBron joined the Cleveland Cavaliers and met coach Paul Silas in 2003. He was James's first coach, helping him win the NBA Rookie of the Year award in 2004. Silas was dismissed after 64 games in the 2005 season, the beginning of the sack of coaches. He was replaced by Brendan Malone in 2005 as an interim coach, leading the team to an 8-10 record and missing the playoffs. He had a much longer run and was later replaced in 2010 by Mike Brown. Brown led the Cavaliers to the playoffs in all 5 seasons with James, including reaching the NBA Finals in 2007. James was named MVP in his last 2 seasons with Brown. When he moved to Miami Heat, he met Eric Spoelstra, who coached the team from 2010 to 2014. Spoelstra led the Heat to the NBA Finals in all 4 seasons with James, winning the championship in 2012 and 2013. James was MVP in both those seasons yet again. James rejoined Cleveland Cavaliers and coach David Blatt from 2014 to 2016. Blatt lost to the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals and was fired after the 2016 season, and the back-to-back firing began. Tyronn Lue succeeded Blatt, leading the Cavaliers to the NBA title in 2016 and making 2 more finals appearances before James's free agency, where he joined the Lakers in 2018. Luke Walton coached the team, but James's injuries affected the Lakers' performance so bad that it led to their first playoff miss since 2005. Walton and the Lakers parted ways after the season. Frank Vogel came on board in 2019, leading the team to a strong start, including a championship win in 2020. However, the team struggled in the following years, missing the playoffs in 2022. Then came Darvin Ham in 2022. Maybe before retirement, LeBron will take up his responsibility and actually leave a great mark on team.